I was actually stuck here for a little bit, guys. I was parked legally, but because this place got too full, somebody came in and parked behind me along this where it says no parking with the white sign and everything. Parked behind me, and I didn't see them do it, and then they left. And they went on a walk around here. Well, I caught him back, and I was like, hey man, you can't park right there. There's a reason why it says no parking. It's because people can't get out if you block that area. So all he did was he moved up. That's that Subaru right there. Now he's not affecting anybody, but he's still in a spot that's no parking. So I don't know. I am going to leave soon though. It's just soggy and soaking wet. Ugh. Ugh. And my socks and shoes and feet are now soaked. Was it worth it? Here's beautiful Capitol Lake. There's the state capitol building here in Olympia. The old Olympia brewery is down there. It's just cold. So I'm gonna leave the city and I'm gonna go to a familiar spot and spend a few days there. I'll cut ahead, let you know when we get there, guys. All right, this was kind of a tough stop to make, but I was driving on the freeway, as you can see where those cars are over there, and off to my right, I saw this. I'll obviously walk up here and show you, but when I saw it, I just looked at the business. As you can see, it's called Advanced Automotive Repair. That's what I was looking for once I got off the next exit. Look what's under this carport here. Now, y'all know I kind of collect picture opportunities with Paul Bunyan and Babe the Blue Ox on my travels. In fact, I've seen 3 or 4 of them. I don't know what's going on with this, but in very good condition. There's a donation box right here. Oh, let me see. This sign says, thank you for supporting, I think, Mason County Historical Museum. Okay, I've never heard of that, but apparently that's who owns this. And it looks like they tried to make it mobile. They can just drive it around and put them at different places. So that's kind of cool. Never seen Paul Bunyan laying down on the job, though. I'm not even going to get out, but this is Potlatch State Park. And it's a nice place, but it is clearly flooded. Actually, I'm gonna go check and see if that water's working, because I can top off while I'm here. That's a negative. But I can see the water line, which is really cool. I couldn't do this before. And almost every RV I've had has had bad sensors anyway. It's about 7/8 full, so I didn't need water anyway. I just always look to top off when I can. City life just seems to drive me crazy. Crowded streets and noise just ain't my style. I drove on out to my spot, a little hazy. I think I'll grab a beer, stay a while. When I camp the Liar River, Clear cold water rushing down river. Sound of birds sing lullabies. Ain't no thing like Liar River sunrise. On the banks of this river, moss is growing, with ferns, ivy, and pine cones, and blue skies above. The only sound from the forest is water flowing, and it makes me smile to see this place I love. When I camp the Liar River, clear cold water rushing down river, sound of birds sing lullabies. There ain't no thing like Liar River sunrise. So guys, I thought I would chat with y'all here. A common question people have asked me about talking in front of the camera or to a bunch of people when you're building a channel. And I figure now's a good time as ever, because I'm kind of out here by myself, and as I'm approaching 100,000 subscribers, 100,000 people care about following Jackson and I's adventures around the country. The ups and downs, goods and bads. A lot of you have still been following me around since the beginning, though. And I mean from the beginning, where I sat awkwardly at my RV and didn't edit anything, just uploaded a video saying, I think I want to do YouTube. Oh boy, did I know what was going to follow after that. First of all, I want everybody to understand that just because you start a YouTube channel and then you have a bunch of people following you and critiquing your life and really being a part of your life. Like really, we are friends. Even though we're all virtual friends, many of us are not gonna ever meet in real life. But that still makes us friends connected through this camera and your TV screen or your phone or whatever you're watching this on. But the thing is, someone like me is not automatically going to develop some friendly, outgoing nature to the world. It's probably important for me to mention to most people that I'm kind of a loner. I'm kind of an introvert. Actually, I've always been an introvert. And I've always been very, very shy. I mean, very, very shy. Terrified to stand up in front of groups and talk to people. But YouTube is really interesting because it allows me to have some kind of control over how much outgoing I'm going to be. In other words, I'm here in the middle of nowhere, nobody within like 20 miles of me, and I'm talking to a camera, holding a gimbal. I'm not, nobody is telling me what I'm doing wrong. Nobody is telling me to smile more or that my hat's on crooked or that I'm doing this or that wrong. At the same time, they're also not telling me what I'm doing right. But for some reason, I've gotten really good at talking to a camera. Now, I'm not the life of the party, as many of you have probably hung out with me in person. I'm not the comedy relief. I am not gonna be the person talking and making jokes and being the life of the party anywhere. That's not me. In real life, I don't have the opportunity to kind of edit out all of my mistakes and how quiet I am to everybody, and basically just my mistakes. I mess up with words, I make inaccurate stuff. I'm human, I make those kind of mistakes, and luckily I can get back to the computer later, and if I'm unsure about something, I can Google it or check it out and make sure, and if I'm wrong, I can put a little text thing on the screen to change it, or I can just delete that clip, which I really like to do sometimes. But when you watch YouTubers on here, it's important to note that you don't just naturally get to some point and then you're totally okay with sharing your life with the world. I'm still not to that point. I'm still not. And I still feel like a lot of times I have to find a a really important balance. I mean, I have found that it's been really, really tricky to keep close friends, even to maintain relationships when you're in the YouTube world and constantly have all these different eyes and opinions of people critiquing you all the time. It's really, really tricky. And for me, it's really, really important to try to balance that and keep some of my personal life off of YouTube. I'm going to share with you the moment where I almost gave up. This was about 1 month into my YouTube life, so in late 2013, I was at the Evergreen State College and I was organizing a music video for my film class. And I did all this crazy marketing. I put banners and flyers out everywhere. I put ads on Craigslist looking for anywhere from like actors to dancers to just people that wanted to be in this music video that I was creating as a class project. And I had so many inquiries. I had so many people tell me that they were going to show up. I was literally expecting hundreds of people for this video shoot. And I rented the audiovisual green screen room. And I kid you not, nobody showed up. Not a single person, not one person. Nobody showed up. An hour into it, I was still there all by myself with all of my filming gear and everything. Not one person showed up. Luckily, later on in the day, a few friends from class pitched in and helped me get something filmed. But that was a huge, huge letdown for me. That was me putting myself out there and asking for some other people to contribute to what I wanted to create. A group project, pretty much. But in the end, it falls on me if those people don't do what they were supposed to do. So in a lot of ways, creating this YouTube channel, with it being very specific, I'm sharing my life, then I am doing all of the filming of everything. I am sitting down to edit it and make sure all the audio is correct. And then I upload it and take full responsibility for any mistakes or things that I messed up on. It might seem like I'm trying to be a controlling person, but I'm not. I've been burned so many times that sometimes I really can only trust myself when it comes to blaming myself and critiquing myself for the things I've done. So if anything, I have learned to not put a whole lot of burden on other people. Basically take responsibility and be able to say at the end of the day, I did the best that I could with what I had to work with. And I don't have to sit here and badmouth somebody else and say they didn't do good enough, they didn't do what I wanted to. Except Jax, sometimes, putting cat butt in the camera and... No, he's a good cat. My point is, YouTube does not make us outgoing. It does not make us more comfortable. And it doesn't mean that we're going to be held by a different standard than people that don't film and share their lives. I'm still happy doing it right now, but... Man, being back here in the Northwest has taught me a lot about myself and who I can count on. I've mentioned it before, and I am not going to go into details. I've lost a few friends this last couple weeks being back in the Northwest. I have. I almost had a girlfriend ready to travel with me and leave Washington State and go on the road with me. So... I kept all of that off of YouTube. Nobody even knows how close that came, but didn't work out, and that's fine. I'm happy going alone right now, but I'm not going to remove the passenger seat just yet. I'm going to take it with me, just in case. I'm not saying I'm looking for love out on the road, looking for a traveling partner, but certainly, in my experience, I can't plan this stuff out. It just kind of happens. So I'm going to keep a very open mind on the road. But I expect to be out of the state and back on the road south and east within 2 weeks, just so you guys know. So, yeah, I kind of ventured off the main thing I was trying to say. I'm sorry about that, but it's just, I don't have any words like, here's how you get good or comfortable at talking with the world. If anything, I hate to say it, it's just going to get worse. As you grow, you're going to grow more haters, more people who want to critique you, and it's still a small fraction of people. But if it was 10% of haters to start with, so you had 10 subscribers, there's only one. Well, when you get 100,000, then you're gonna have 10,000 people who dedicate their lives to trying to bring you down and to trying to make you feel like crap every single day. Like literally, they're working harder than us at creating hate videos. For what? I don't know. I don't know what that's for. I'm just saying. Next time you watch somebody on YouTube and you see they've made a mistake or you think you could have done something better than them, just think about that for a minute. You know, we're not trying to make everybody happy. I can't make everybody happy. And it's taken me a long time to come to realize that I just can't do it. So it's better for me to just kind of smile and enjoy everything and do a best job I can by myself. So I'm going to spend one more night out here, guys. Don't know what I'll share with you. I know this video is probably getting pretty long. So I'll get back with you in a little bit. But Jax, it's not raining outside. Yeah, it's not 70 degrees, but it's not raining. Do you want to go explore? You don't want to sleep all day, do you? Not all day. Okay. You want to come outside? Come on, let's go outside. What do you think, guy man? What do you think of that water? Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool, buddy. So happy to be outside finally. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, my butt is soaked. This moss is soaking wet. Oh. Well, they don't know it. All right, cold, wet butt. My butt's okay, but we got some battle wounds on the guitar. I'll need to go retune it too. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to use that one. I didn't think that one through. Hey guys, this is Jax, my kitty cat. I'm his servant, Eric. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel here on RVing. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up below. Make sure you subscribe, check out all our other videos, and keep following us on the road. Thanks, guys.